Hey guys, I'm Steph and welcome back to my beauty stash. Super excited for today's video because they finally launched, Wet n Wild finally launched their Saved by the Bell collaboration. In case you are unfamiliar with Saved by the Bell, it is a 1990s TV show that's centered around 6 high schoolers that went to Bayside High School. We have Slater, Jesse, Lisa, Zach, Kelly, and of course, Screech. Now, this collection dropped today, which is Sunday, on Ulta Beauty online and in stores. The full box collection, which I did already post on my Instagram and here in the community section on YouTube, retails for $69.99. The box collection is only available online as per the Ulta Beauty website. Now you can pick up the rest of the pieces, everything individually, both in store and online. And I did visit my local Ulta as soon as they opened their doors. Here is a picture of what the display looked like. Now, they didn't have everything in stock. They didn't have the brush trio. They didn't have one of the face palettes, which I believe it's a cheek duo. And they didn't have, I think that was all. I think that was the only 2 things that they didn't have. Now, because I didn't think this was gonna be in stores today, I ordered the full box collection with the idea that I was gonna be reviewing it for you towards the middle of the week. And so I thought, you know what? I still need to do a 7K giveaway. I wasn't too sure what I was gonna do or what I wanted to buy for that giveaway. I thought, you know what? This seems like a pretty good collection to do a giveaway with. So if you stay tuned to the very end of the video, I am gonna be doing a giveaway open to everybody. Fully international giveaway of the entire Wet n Wild and Saved by the Bell collection. Now, the only thing that I am not too sure if it comes in the collection or not, like in the full collection box, is this really cute bag. I'm pretty sure it does, but it didn't say anything online. So if you don't see this in the box, it's just because it didn't come with it. But I picked up this little bag as well as all of the other goodies that I could, and we're gonna be trying everything out today. There is a setting spray that is coming in the full box set, and it was available at my local Ulta, but I chose just to skip out on that. To me, it seemed really similar to this one from the Wet n Wild SpongeBob collaboration. This is the Purifying Setting Mist. Same packaging, except it had AC Slater on the front and it said, "Do you want to wrestle?" So if you're a fan of the show, you know why he was always saying that line. And then there was a kabuki brush that had Screech on the front. That is going to be included in the box set, but I did not pick it up just because I don't really have need for a kabuki brush, and I think I have like 3 of them already from Wet n Wild. So those are just a couple things that we will not be testing out today, but one of you lucky winners out there, you'll have it at home to test it out for yourself, and you can always let us know how you like those products that I'm not going to feature in today's video. But I got about 85% of the collection that we're going to be looking at today. This is the eyeshadow palette. This is the most expensive thing in the collection. This eyeshadow palette retails for $14.99, and you do get 15 shades, 15 pretty neutral shades. There is only one pressed glitter, and it is this shade right here. Everything else are matte and shimmer shades. These right here look like they're that matte with a bit of sparkle type of formula. So we'll see how those go. But other than that, it is a pretty neutral palette, and it opens this way. Usually I'm used to them opening this way. This one goes the opposite direction. And then on the front, you have the cast of Saved by the Bell there. Squad goals at the bottom, too cute. And then on the back, you have all of the ingredients, and you do have the shade names on the back as well. Now again, there are 3 different blush palettes. My local Ulta only had these 2 in stock. The first one that I'm gonna show you is called Nerd Alert, and this is the one with Screech and Lisa, and there are the shades that you get. Inside it says pick you up 7-ish, and then the other side it says sorry Screech, because as we know, Lisa was always turning Screech down. But I think these blush shades look really, really pretty. They're calling this a glow face duo. So all three are called glow face duos. Now the second one that I have here, this is the hashtag relationship goals. And this is the one with Kelly and Zach on the front. And then there you can see what the shades look like. Now this one is gonna have a bit of a shimmer versus the Screech and Lisa. I don't really see too much shimmer in this one. I definitely can see it more in this one. So much so that I think this is definitely gonna be your highlight. And then this will be like a really nice glowy blush. This one says, you're crazy. This one says, only about you. How cute is that? Haven't gone outside yet to swatch them. I do want to do an Instagram reel, and I do want to, of course, I need to swatch everything out. So I'm not going to do that until after I complete this video, because I don't want to get all hot and sweaty. It has been so humid these last few days, guys. Like, I've been taking 3 showers a day. Now, I have one of the lip duos on, and I'm wearing the shade Jessie. Jessie is my favorite character, Jessie Spano, and all of the lip glosses that come in this collection, so it's gonna come like this. It's gonna be a little lip duo. They are plumping lip glosses, and they smell like bubblegum. But right now I can really feel the tingling, and I've already had this on for about 15 minutes. So this is what I'm wearing right now. I'll do a little quick swatch indoors so we can test this out. I really like that you get a lip liner, and then it seems to be a pretty decent pigment gloss. And again, it is a plumping lip gloss. But those two shades complement each other perfectly. And really cute on the packaging, guys. Everything just goes with kind of the details that were used in the opening credits of Saved by the Bell. I thought that this was a really nice collection. To be honest, I don't remember another Saved by the Bell collection. I mean, I'm sure there's been one done. I'm just not recalling it off the top of my head. So there we have Kelly, and then Jessie over here. And then last but not least, we have Lisa. And this is what Lisa looks like. The lip liners are ones that you're gonna need to sharpen, which I don't mind at all. And here are all 3 shades. So we have Lisa, Kelly, and then Jessie. Lip liner and plumping lip gloss. Now there is a mascara available, and I just want to show you the packaging that the mascara came in. It says Bayside Cheerleading Mascara, and of course you have the 3 women there on the front. And this is what the packaging looks like. Saved by the Bell right here. Let's open this up. Look at the wand. Okay, so I don't mind this type of wand at all. So to me, this wand looks like it's definitely going to be a curling mascara. And it doesn't seem like the formula is too clumpy or too watery or anything like that. So I'm going to like that. This looks like it's one of those comb style applicators, so more of like a plastic applicator versus a brush applicator, which I don't mind either. That usually helps for separation. So what else did I have to show you? I think that was it. Oh, and then of course the little bag. Everything fits in this bag, believe it or not. Like, it's just too cute. And the prices, guys, they retail for, I believe, $5.99 to $14.99. $14.99 being the eyeshadow palette. Again, we're minus 1 face palette here. Of course, we are minus the brushes and the setting spray, but all of those items are gonna be included in the giveaway box. I am really excited to start playing with all of these products. I will insert the swatches before we actually get into the demo portion of the video. So if you guys wanna see this really cute Wet n Wild by Saved by the Bell collection in action, keep on watching. All right, guys, so we're gonna go in with the Glow Face Duo first, and this one is Nerd Alert. This is the Screech and Lisa one, and I'm gonna start off with this shade right here. And I'm gonna try and use as many Wet n Wild brushes as I can. Okay, so really powdery. Let's start applying this. I do have Wet n Wild bronzer on, mainly on my forehead and just a little bit right here. Now, since the other palette has more shimmer types of blushes, I'm gonna use that more as a cheek topper. So we're gonna do this palette, one on each cheek, and then we'll go in with the other palette on top. This is a really pretty shade. It's a subtle shade, but it's definitely building up. And I think this is more of a satin. I'm not really seeing too much of a matte. I feel like there's a soft little glow there, but it is building up really well. All right, now let's go in with this other shade that says Sorry Screech. So this is definitely the more pink mauve toned, and that first shade was more peach toned. Which these are actually two really, really nice shades. Although they're fairly on the light side, not too sure how this palette in particular would look on a deeper skin tone. I know that the palette I wasn't able to get, those shades were a bit deeper. So I think if you are of a more medium to deep skin tone, that other palette would probably be a better fit for you, and that was the Jessie and Slater palette. But this one is building up really nicely. I like this shade a lot. I like them both. I feel like I get more glow on this side than I do on this side. But I definitely don't feel like these are full-on matte. Okay, so far so good with the first face duo, with the Nerd Alert face duo. Let me go into the relationship goals one. This is one with Kelly and Zach. And let's see, I'm gonna do this shade on both cheeks. And then this shade is gonna be used for the highlighter, of course, on both cheekbones, a little bit on the nose, and a little bit on the temples. And I'm just gonna use the same brush. Very powdery, okay? I'm just gonna kind of focus that. Yeah, definitely a lot more glowy. There's definitely shimmer, not glitter in this one. This one is it kind of reminds me of the Hello Halo blush lighter, but these are way more shimmery. Definitely highlighter type of formula, and this seems way more subtle than that. So if that one was too much for you, you might want to consider picking up this particular palette. This is the #relationship goals. I think actually they would be a nice complement for each other. And the one I'm talking about is the shade I Met Someone in that Hello Halo blush lighter. But yeah, I like that. I like the way these are layering on top of each other. I love a glowy blush. You know, I love all kinds. Like, I just love makeup, you know? It really doesn't matter to me. All right, so now we're gonna go in with this shade right here. This one says You're Crazy. And let's see. Oh yeah, that's pretty. This is definitely a gold highlight. This one seems like it has a little bit of micro glitter in it, but let me take a closer look. Looks smooth on the cheekbone. Doesn't look like those little particles transfer over, so that's a good thing. And this is definitely going to be a shade that complements all three. Even though I don't have the other one, this highlighter shade is going to complement all three palettes. And I believe in the other palette, there are two blush shades, and they are a bit deeper, the ones in that other palette. Now I'm just gonna get my blush brush, blend everything together. I like it. Ooh, I like it. I like that nice shimmer. Okay, so far so good with these little glow duos. Again, this is the Kelly and Zach one, and then I have the Lisa and Screech one. Both of these really, really good, and I'm pretty sure the one I don't have, which is the Jessie and Slater, I'm sure that's gonna be just as great as these. So now we're gonna dive into the eyeshadow palettes, and I'm gonna be creating 2 looks for you guys, and I'm also gonna be taking this lippy off so we can try another set. All right, so now I'm gonna apply the lip liner and lip gloss in the shade Lisa. Now these lip liners aren't the smoothest. They aren't gliding on that easily. Well, maybe you just need to warm them up. Yeah, they're a little dry. Definitely warm it up on the back of your hand. This one matches my hair. And they have a bubblegum taste, and then it starts to tingle afterwards. All 3, once again, are gonna be lip plumping glosses. So here's the shade Lisa. All right, so here's the eyeshadow palette, and I think I'm gonna jump into this shade right here. This one is called Sweetheart Dance, and let's start applying that in the crease. And I'm using a BK Beauty 202 brush. Guys, don't forget that the BK Beauty 2-year anniversary sale ends tomorrow, August 2nd. Their entire website right now is 20 to 30% off, and everything was restocked. So definitely I'll have a pinned comment with a link and some more details. That way you guys can check it out if you've had your eye on any particular BK Beauty brushes, as well as the Refer brush sale, things that are in the concept store. I'll have that linked as well, because you'll definitely be seeing me use both brands of brushes in today's video. This shade is blending out really nicely. The color that it is in the pan is the color that is coming out on the lid. All right, now I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. This shade is called Go Bayside. And I'm taking that on a Refer 14. This is a nice shade as well. And it's complementing that first shade perfectly. I'm going back in with that first shade just to blend up here. Wow, I like that. That's a nice look. That's a nice blend. Let's go with the purple. Maybe we can do both of these. But let's start with this one. I am gonna spray the brush. This is a Wet n Wild brush. This is what it looks. I'm not using that side. I'm using this side. I think I got this one at the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna try switching brushes. Let me switch to, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M124. And let's see if that makes, yeah, that makes a difference. So it's just the brush. All right, I wanna pick up, let's do a little bit of this shade right here. This shade is called Preppy. I'm gonna spray it. I'm gonna do some right here. Ooh, those are nice together, those 2 shades. I'm gonna bring in a little bit on this side as well. I'm gonna go back in with that purple. All right, now for the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna keep it the same. I'm gonna start with this shade, and then I'm gonna go down to this shade. And I'm using a Wet n Wild brush for this. Now I'm gonna take the darker shade, same brush. Just focus that out here. I'm gonna try this shade right here. I'm gonna apply that to the brow bone, and that shade is called Time Out. Oh yeah, that's a perfect brow bone highlight. I did not spray the brush either, but that is perfect. Perfect for that. I'm actually going to try using that as an inner corner highlight, same brush, but now I'm going to spray it. It's subtle. Definitely more payoff when you spray it. But not everybody likes a very bright inner corner, so for some of you, this might be perfect. So now I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid eyeliner. So now I'm going to curl my lashes with my Wet n Wild eyelash curler. And now let's go in with the Bayside Cheerleading Mascara. All right, so that is with one coat of mascara. I am going to do another coat, but so far I like the formula. I think the formula is really nice. It's not too watery, and it doesn't smear or anything like that. And it seems like it dries pretty quickly. So let me just go ahead and do that second coat now. Now I'm going to go in with this pink Epic Wear liner from NYX. It's in the shade Pink Spirit. Alright guys, so this is look number 1 with the Wet n Wild by Saved by the Bell Squad Goals eyeshadow palette. What do you guys think? I think the look came out really, really well. So far, the shadows are blending really nicely. Do spray the shimmers because that's what got great payoff for me using these particular shades. And I think the mascara did a pretty decent job. I feel like there's a curl to my lashes, but I don't feel like it really did much for lengthening. I do have natural length to my lashes already just because I do use Revitalash. But I think as far as curling, the curl is there. Let's jump over to the left eye and start creating look number 2. All right, so for look number 2, I think we gotta do something with the blues just so it can match my shirt. So I'm gonna start off with this shade right here. This shade is called I'm So Excited. Guys, actually, I think I might be reading them wrong. I don't know. This one in here, it says The Man, but the words I'm So Excited were said by Jessie Spano, so I'm thinking it would be this shade. The shades are on the back, so I'm just translating them as to how I would think they'd go to the front. So this shade may or may not be I'm So Excited. It could also be Preppy, but the blue shade. It's the only shade that color in the palette, so I'm just gonna point. I'm not even gonna say the names just because I don't know that I'm getting them right. And I'm using a BK Beauty, what is this one, the 206? All right, so I'm not fully blending this out because I am gonna go in with the deeper blue, and I'm gonna pretty much apply that deeper blue all over. So I'll come back and do some more fine touches to that shade in a minute. But now I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, and I'm gonna pack that all over the lid. And I am using a Wet n Wild brush. There's quite a bit of kick up in the pan with this particular shade. But those two shades look really nice together. Now that I have that dark blue shade packed on, I'm going to go in with the Rephr 13 and that first blue shade, and I'm just going to lightly start blending the edges. I'm taking a little bit of translucent setting powder. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Just running it along the edges. Kind of just using it to clean up right here. Now I'm going back in with that dark blue shade. These shades are taking me a little bit of work. I think it's the lighter shade. Since I'm just trying to blend them, I guess I'm trying to get it too perfect, right? I mean, both shades are pigmented, and I would say the darker one blends a bit easier than the blue one. It's just like right in this area. I'm not really liking it. I don't know if it's maybe just my skin there. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone and then I'll come back to it later. Now I'm gonna try, I guess I'm gonna try the pressed glitter. I'm gonna try the pressed glitter and I'm gonna work that on the center of the lid, and I am gonna use some NYX glitter glue. Just applying that right in this area. So this glitter doesn't feel like the same glitter that's in those Fantasy Maker palettes. Those like little quad palettes that come out like sometimes in the spring or around Halloween. I don't like that glitter at all. These seem to be doing a much better job. But they still don't have the tackiness that the BH Cosmetics palettes that those pressed glitters have. But not bad. Now for the lower lash line, let's see. I think I'm gonna try this gray shade down here. Let's see what that's gonna do. And I'm just using this BH Cosmetics like little pencil brush. Now I'm gonna go in with that dark blue that I have on the lid. Focus that closer to the lash line. Now for the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. And I'm gonna spray the brush. Ooh, that turns like a nice green since the blue is underneath it. All right, what do you guys think? I'm gonna add a little bit of liner and then I'm gonna go in with 2 more coats of the mascara that's in this collection, and I'll pop back on and show you the completed look. All right guys, so this is the completed second look using the Squad Goals palette from Wet n Wild and Saved by the Bell. Let me quickly tell you what I added. I went in with some more breakup proof liquid eyeliner on the top lash line. For the lower waterline, I went in with one of my favorites from LA Girl, and this is their Neon Shockwave liner in the shade Electric. And of course I did 2 coats of the Bayside Cheerleading mascara, and that's the look that we got. Oh, I did add the same shade that I used for the brow bone on this side. I added a little bit on this side. I'm really happy. I'm really happy with the way this look came out with just the shifts in different colors. Like, it looks so, so pretty. I wasn't expecting it to look like this. And I did change the lip color. Now I'm wearing the shade Kelly in both the liner and the lip gloss. Again, all 3 are plumping lip glosses. So now let me give you guys my final thoughts on the Wet n Wild and Saved by the Bell collaboration. All right guys, let's start first with the little makeup bag. I still have the tag on mine, and everything in the collection fits inside here. I have even the eyeshadow palette in there, and I have everything else in there. So I thought this was really cute, a little mini duffel bag, and that's what we used in the 90s. We used duffel bags. Let's talk about the Glow Face duos. The first one I tried is the one from Screech and Lisa, and this is the Nerd Alert. This is gonna be the one that's more like traditional blush shade. It's going to be more on the lighter tone. So I think if you are of a fair to light skin tone, this one might be the best one for you. And then the one I didn't get, which is the one with Jessie and Slater, those shades seem to be a little bit deeper. So those would be probably best for a more medium to darker complexion. This one right here is the hashtag relationship goals. This is the one with Kelly and Zach. And this is definitely more of your blush topper slash highlighter palette. Definitely the gold shade is what you're going to use to be a highlighter. And then this other shade right here could actually work as a highlighter on a deeper skin tone, or it could easily be a blush topper or use it as your blush. But just know that this one is definitely going to be the one that's going to give you more of a sparkle, more of a glowy effect. And I want to say there are some tiny micro glitter particles in here, although it doesn't translate like that. I don't want you to think that there's glitter on my cheekbones or anything. It's just a really nice, pretty highlight. So it's a smooth highlight. And I really liked these together. I like the way they layered together. And I'm going to try and see if I can pick up the third one whenever I see it at my local Ulta. My store just didn't have it in stock. Now let's talk about the 3 lip duos. I got all 3. Each of them comes with a lip pencil and a corresponding plumping lip gloss. I thought they were fine. I thought all of the shades complement any look that you can create in the palette. Again, the shade I'm ending off with is the shade Kelly. It is the pinkest one out of the three. The only thing I'll say is the lip liners could have been a little bit more creamy. So I would definitely recommend warming it up on the back of your hand and then going in and applying it that way. But these are wooden lip pencils, so just know that you are going to have to sharpen them, and you can definitely feel the plumping effect on the lip gloss. It's nothing that burns, it's nothing that stings, it's just a nice tingly feeling, and these do taste like bubblegum. They have like a bubblegum scent to it, which I don't mind at all. Now let's talk about the mascara. The mascara is going to be more of a curling mascara. The packaging is cute. This is just a sticker though that they just applied to the outside of the tube, but I like the applicator. I like the formula. Is it the best mascara I've ever tried? No, but is it the worst? Absolutely not. I think this one and Wet n Wild Big Papa mascara, these two are now my favorite in the Wet n Wild lineup, and I liked how easy it was to apply a second coat. It seems to dry down pretty quick, so don't let it sit too long without going in with a second coat, because then it might be hard to comb through the lashes. You might get some fallout. I really like the way it made my lower lashes look. I just think the mascara complemented the eye look really well, and I have no complaints with it. It didn't smear, it hasn't flaked. I'll be wearing this makeup for the rest of the day, and if I can include a picture of what my makeup looks like at the end of the day, right before I get ready to upload this video, I most definitely will, but it'll probably only be like a 5-hour check-in or something like that. But at least you'll be able to see what the makeup is looking like a few hours later. And finally, we have the Squad Goals eyeshadow palette. This is a 15-pan eyeshadow palette with only one pressed glitter, which is this one up here, and the one I have on my left eye. It's actually pretty nice. It's pretty nice, pretty decent. I didn't get any fallout from it, but definitely use your glitter glue to apply it. I thought all the shades were really cool. Nice neutral shades, nothing too outrageous. The blue, this blue was really pretty. This blue packed on really well. This shade kind of gave me a little bit of trouble, but I think it was just my eye, that particular area. I seem to have it looking a little bit better than what I did earlier, but my eyes have been so itchy and watery lately, so it might just have something to do with me and not the eyeshadows in particular. I used 10 out of the 15 shades that are in this palette, and I had zero issues with any of them. I thought they were all super pigmented, easy to blend. There is kick up in the pan. That doesn't bother me, but if it bothers you, just know that it's going to be there. Definitely spray the shimmer shades to get some more impact. And this shade is actually really nice. I thought this was going to be like a dull, boring shade. This is a perfect brow bone highlight. And if you spray it, it'll be the perfect inner corner highlight. Really pleased with the palette. Again, this color story is going to be such an easy color story to wear and mix and match with other things that you have in your collection. And it's just your typical plastic packaging. It is nothing fancy. It's just cheap plastic packaging. And of course you have the Saved by the Bell squad right here on the front. And this is made to look like a locker. I thought this was a really nice little collection, and I'm really happy to have it in my stash. I do want to point out that the setting spray, which I told you was almost identical to this one, except it had AC Slater on the front. That one does have alcohol, as I think this one has alcohol as well, if I'm not mistaken. So just heads up on that. I know a lot of you out there, you stay clear of alcohol in your setting sprays or in your foundation or anything like that. That setting spray will have alcohol. This has a scent to it. I didn't see fragrance listed on the ingredients list for that setting spray. All right, guys, so that wraps up the demo portion of today's video. Definitely let me know your thoughts on this Saved by the Bell and Wet n Wild collection. I thought it was really cute. This is a show that I watched growing up, so I definitely wanted to have it in my stash. Now let's get to the giveaway. So all of the details will be listed in the description box of this video. This is an international giveaway that starts today, August 1st, and closes at 1 p.m. CST on Saturday, August 7th. This giveaway is void where prohibited, and winner assumes all taxes, duties, and fees associated with final delivery. How are you going to enter? First and foremost, you must be subscribed to my channel. You must give this video a thumbs up, and you must leave a comment with your favorite Saved by the Bell character along with either your Instagram name or your email address. I must see both in the comments in order for you to be entered in the giveaway. This is one entry per account. So if you have multiple accounts, feel free to enter multiple times, but it is one entry per account. Once again, please check the description box of this video for full details. I am so excited that I'm able to do this for you guys. So since I don't have the box just yet, it will be here in a couple days. I'm gonna put a picture of it right here because this is the box that you're getting. It contains everything that I just showed you. However, I'm not too sure if the makeup bag is included. I have no idea. It didn't say anything about the makeup bag. So if you don't see the makeup bag, it's because it didn't come in that box. But everything else, including the stuff that I wasn't able to pick up, will be in this box. I am very happy that I'm able to do this giveaway for you guys. This giveaway is to celebrate my 7K here on YouTube. I just am so excited. We're over 7K now. We got 8K coming up. My goal is for us to hit 10K by the end of 2021. And I know all of us together, we can get Steph's Beauty Stash to 10K by the end of the year. And guys, I just want to say a special thank you to all of you who are always commenting, always liking. Even those of you that are only able to watch, you're not able to like and comment. Just thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend it over here in my stash. Guys, I know all of you have probably like 1,000,001 things going on, but the fact that you take a few minutes out of your day to watch my videos, it means so much to me, guys. I just thank you so much for all of the love, support, the good vibes that you've sent my way. I feel them. I feel it every day, guys. I want to thank you all so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water. I got actually 2 things to cheers y'all with today, my iced tea and my water. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.